Hi everybody, thanks for tuning into another video on TK's Tech Corner. Today we're going to be taking a look at this accessory that's been sent to me from Antank. It's a 2-in-1 magnetic wireless portable charger for the Switch and also iPhone. So it uses a MagSafe technology to attach to the back of an iPhone. This is something that was introduced with the iPhone, and they've extended on this feature by making a clip that will fit onto the back of a Nintendo Switch. I've got one here, so we'll try it out. And then you can comfortably clip this onto the back of the Nintendo Switch with a little short USB-C cable that's included. Plug the power bank into the Switch C charging port and double or triple your battery life for gaming on the go. Let's have a quick look at the specifications, but before I do that, let's just get this out the shrink wrap. Right, there we go. So we have got a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. Just to compare that to the standard battery, the Switch battery in both the OLED and standard LCD models, I believe, is 4,310 milliamp. So theoretically, this is slightly more than double the Switch battery. But I think in real world use, given that the actual power pack itself consumes some energy, we're probably looking at, if it gets you 8,000 milliamp, to be honest, of power, then you're potentially going to get triple battery life with this and your Switch battery fully charged. So, and it's a nice small compact dimension. Looking at it as well, you've got 20 watt output, which should hopefully be sufficient to charge the Switch whilst playing. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. 15 watt max output, which should hopefully be sufficient to charge the Switch whilst playing. You can see it's got the mounting clip in the box, as well as 2 C cables, one long one for charging the power pack and one short one to connect it to the Switch, or to be honest, just another mobile device. But the idea here is that with the MagSafe, it's going to give you wireless charging, so you won't need to plug that into your phone if your phone supports wireless charging. So just to have a look at the unit there, really nice soft touch on the back there. So if you're clipping this onto your iPhone and you've got a nice shiny finish on the back, you're not going to be damaging your case or your phone. So a nice soft rubberized touch there, that is very nice. Then we've got the longer C to C cable for charging. You can see that there. Don't know what's up with my camera focus today. And then the smaller C to C cable that's right angled on both sides, just to connect it from the power bank to the Switch, and you don't have the ports sticking out of the top or bottom, rather bottom, isn't it? And then the only other thing in the pack here is this clip, which has got the a metal ring on it that's probably stuck in with some adhesive or some glue. And then this is going to fit onto the back of our Switch. So let's try this out. Now the idea here when you're clipping this on is the top part has got space for the vents. Well, sorry, for the old Switch, it's got space for the vents there. So let me just grab an old Switch as well. Right, says there is the traditional Switch, which has the vents on the back here, as well as on the top, so you don't want to cover them. So the idea here, right, is you're going to put the clip like this so that it's not going to cover up your vents, and you're going to do it on this side actually. So you're not covering the top vent, and you also you've got a pass through for the bottom vent. So that's clipped on very nicely just there. Actually, I've messed that up. There is something in the bottom to go into one of the gaps actually. So let me just make sure I get this thing off without breaking it. Right, just to show you that again. So inside there, you can see there's a little dimple, right? That little dot there. And the idea of that is to stop this thing from sliding around. So where you got the little dents for where this thing positions itself in the dock, you want to make sure that that dot is aligned with that on your Switch. And similarly for the OLED model, exactly the same. The only thing again for the OLED model is you don't need to worry about the vents on the back so much. They're at the bottom, but you do want to make sure you don't cover the top vent. So again, you want to get it on the left hand side. So if I go there like this and put the bottom in first, then the top should just snap on, and it has done. One thing to bear in mind is when this is in play, you will not be able to use the kickstand on the OLED model, but you will probably be able to use the kickstand on the original model because the kickstand is on that side. But let's be honest, it's not the best kickstand, is it? So then with that in place, you can now firmly attach the MagSafe power bank. Now that is very, very firmly attaching, so it's not going to move around once it's in place. You can see that it's solid. And then yes, it adds a little bit of weight, not too much weight, but the benefit of gaming for longer sessions on the go. So with this in place, I'm going to just get my phone and see if it charges in a minute as well. Let's get the short provided C cable out just to see how it fits. This is going to go from the power bank. There you go, right there. And it's going to go into the bottom of the switch. Now they're given a very generously lengthed cable, so it's not too short. You don't need to squeeze it in, or you know what I mean, right? You don't need to yank it into the port and worry about positioning too much. It's more than enough play on there. Now if I press the power button on the power bank, if it's charged, this will work. I'm just holding the power button on there. I think it might actually not be charged, so we won't be able to test it. Let's turn the switch on first just to see if we're getting any power out. No, we're not. But you get the idea, right? If this thing was charged, this would be charging the switch. So that probably needs to sit on charge for a long while before we can demonstrate powering. That's not the point of it. The point of this really is to show you the quality of the accessory and the fact that there's a massive benefit to an accessory like this from perspective of, you know, increasing your gaming time. Now, if you've got Joy-Cons such as these lovely huge ones from EasySMX, as I do, these haven't left the Switch since I've done the video, by the way. They are absolutely fantastic. Then putting this down on the table with the battery pack on the back is also no problem whatsoever, because this is ultimately just well, it's shallower than the depth of these feet and these grips on this. So that's a really, really lovely combination, and that could just take you for a very, very long gaming session, to be honest, because if you're getting, say, I don't know what they average, between 4.5 hours, 3 to 4.5 hours, depending on what game you're playing on the Switch, that could take you up to probably 10 hours is my guess at least, right? I'm going to quickly just plug it in on charge to see if it's not in some sort of like a transport mode where the battery is off. It may be that once I plug it in the first time, that it does actually power up. No, it's definitely just a dead battery. You can see it's working there. Red light's on and the first light is blinking, which means it's completely out of power, which is not a problem whatsoever. If I leave it on charge there quickly and get my phone. So I don't know if this thing's going to be charged enough because I've just plugged it in, but let's just put the phone on there and see what happens. And you can see it's wireless charging my phone. So if I had a nice little MagSafe sticker on the back, for example, I could probably use this on my phone to wirelessly charge my phone on the go as well. And you can pick them up from AliExpress. You can pick up 5 or 10 of them for a couple of quid, or eBay or Amazon or your favorite shop of choice. But there we go. Fantastic product, really, really productive. A bit of technology there, I would call that. Something that brings us longer gaming sessions on the go is always going to be welcome on this channel. There's going to be a link to this product on the description or below, so go and check out their website, Antank. They've got loads of other similar products, fantastic, all geared towards gaming accessories and mobile accessories. So definitely go and check out their website, and hopefully we'll be able to bring some more of their gear to this channel to show you guys soon. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a thumbs up. Any questions, please ask them in the comment section below, and if you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner. I really appreciate the support I get. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.